the congressional findings carefully and have the Commission on Gang-Related Violence issue recommendations to him. Back to you, Steve.
Thank you, Terry. In other news, police have now clarified the information regarding the escape of Eddie Caputo. Authorities say that Caputo managed to elude his captors while being transferred onto a prison bus on his way to court.
There's a moment, quiet, sudden, unforgettable, when something in the room changes, the silence thickens, and then the doll stops being a toy and becomes a threat. That's the fracture, the snap, the exact second when childhood fantasy dies and something colder, meaner takes its place. What if the thing you trusted most turned on you with a grin? What if evil didn't creep from the shadows, but smiled from the shelf, sat in your arms and whispered your name? This isn't just another slasher. It's not about blood, or body counts, or jump scares. It's about betrayal, of trust, of innocence, of the soft, sacred things we hand to children and call safe. Child's play doesn't endure because it screams. It endures because it smiles. And behind that smile, psychological warfare, emotional sabotage, the slow, chilling unraveling of belief itself. Because Chucky doesn't just kill. He reminds us the scariest monsters are the ones we invite into our homes. Before the plastic, before the overalls. Charles Lee Ray was already a nightmare, a sadistic killer, obsessed with voodoo, cornered like an animal, bleeding, desperate, in a toy store. But death, that was just a loophole, because Charles didn't die. He transferred from flesh to plastic, from man to merchandise, smaller, quieter, infinitely more dangerous. A toy, chirpy, lovable, engineered to blink, babble, and bond. Now corrupted, hijacked by a soul that should have stayed buried. We teach children to trust their toys, to sleep beside them, confide in them, to believe those smiling faces mean safety. And that's what makes Chucky so terrifying. Not because he's plastic, but because he's parasitic. He's not just in the toy. He's inside our faith in innocence. It begins with something pure. A child's birthday. A wish granted. A friend who promises, I'm your buddy till the end. But for Andy, it's more than just a toy. It's something to believe in. His father is gone. His mother drowning in double shifts. And in a world that feels unsteady, Chucky offers structure, routine, reassurance. He's not just a toy. He's an anchor. And that's what makes it so devastating. Because when things start to go wrong, nobody listens.
Mommy, I know who was on the kitchen counter.
Andy.
Who,
Andy? Who?
Chucky.
You thought?
Andy, that's enough stories for tonight. Now come on, back to bed.
But Mom.
They dismiss it, dismiss him. And Andy begins to question his own reality.
Yeah, Chucky's alive. Really, he
Andy,
is.
Chucky. Chucky's a doll. He's made of plastic and stuffing. Look at him. Huh?
Don't. You'll hurt him.
Andy, look.
Told he's imagining it. Told he's confused. Told to grow up. But Chucky knows better. And worse, he feeds on it. This isn't just a horror story.
She didn't believe me. Hi, I like to be hugged. Good. I'd love to hug you too.
It's betrayal, friendship, curdled into something rotten. Chucky didn't just use Andy. He craved him. He liked being trusted, liked being held. And when Andy began to resist, when that sacred bond started to crack,
Come on, Chucky, say something. Tell me. I'm Chucky.
Chucky lashed out, with the fury of a friend scorned.
Doing it on purpose. He told me never to tell about him or he'd kill me.
What followed wasn't just violence, it was vengeance. Chucky didn't just try to take Andy's life. He shattered Andy's trust. He made him fear the very thing he once clung to for comfort, made him doubt love, doubt connection, doubt himself. And that's a scar that doesn't fade with credits. This is where child's play stops playing. Maggie's death, the babysitter, isn't just a kill. It's a declaration, because right here, the film stops winking and starts stalking. The setup is classic. An empty apartment, the hush of midnight, a presence just beyond the frame. But the execution, that's where the brilliance hides. No jump scare, no screaming strings, just tension, stretched tight like piano wire, until she crashes through the window, and with that fall, something shatters. Not just glass, but reality itself. Because until now we could still pretend, still hope it was coincidence, a glitch, a trick of the light. But now we've seen it. The doll moved, the doll killed, and we didn't look away. In that moment, Chucky stopped being a toy. He became a symbol, not just of horror, but of horror evolved. Let's be clear. Chucky isn't just evil. He's furious. He's a grudge with a voice box, a soul in exile, a man who lost his body and decided someone else should pay for it. Chucky doesn't kill just to stay alive. He kills to make a point. Every scream, a spotlight. Every corpse, a middle finger to the universe. I'm still here. I'm still dangerous.
Hi, it's me, Chucky. What do you think? The gree work? You know, when I came here learning all that stuff about how to beat death, I thought maybe you were pulling my chain. But not now. Not now. Only one problem. This. I didn't think anybody could hurt me. But last night I got shot. It hurt like a son of a bitch, it even bled. And why is that, John?
You're turning human.
What? This
Yes, he wants a new body. That's the goal. But power, control, that's the fun. Every death is a tantrum, a performance, a declaration. I am not a joke. I am not your plaything. I am Chucky, and I will not be ignored.
Help me, Dr. Oddmore! Chucky's here! Here, Chucky's here! But Chucky is here! Then he's going to kill me! Please don't leave me! Please.
What is Chucky, really? A warning? A metaphor? Is he the death of innocence? A grinning reminder that even the safest things can snap? That even love can lie? That's why he endures. Not just because he kills, but because he lingers. Because he twists trust into terror and makes us watch. Because he's burned into our minds the way all true nightmares are. He is fear with a face, fear with a voice, fear that smiles back at you. It doesn't die. It waits. Because you know what they say. You just can't keep a good guy down.